Lil Durk's homie Lil Zay Osama got robbed for 2 watches and 5 people died over it. But that's only the beginning of the story. There's a new war heating up in Chirac, and we're breaking down why bodies are dropping all over the streets. Snatching jewelry isn't anything new in the rap game, but the drama that got sparked when Lil Zay got robbed is on a whole different level. It all started when Lil Durk signed Lil Zay to his
I didn't even know his
label.
chain got snatched.
Linking up with Durk was a huge win for Lil Zay and the rap game, but nobody knew that it was gonna end with some brutal violence and people getting killed in front of their kids. According to Lil Zay, all the dudes in OTF were part of a group chat so they could link up for music and show up in each other's videos.
Right.
If it was just OTF, then it wouldn't have been a problem.
Right.
But Durk has ties all over Chicago, and there were some other dudes in the group chat that weren't signed to the label and were from THF 46. Lil Durk and THF have been tapped in for a long time.
For sure.
And Lil Durk's old manager Chino repped the set too and allegedly got killed because of Durk.
Oh, I ain't know
Lil
Chino
Durk
was from 46.
remixed Finito by Chief Keef and dissed 051 Young Money when he raps, "Twitter niggas throwing emojis by my name. Bitch, I'm riding through the ops. Finna go and shoot Young Money up. Reach my trigger finger. It ain't stuck." Then a few days later, 051 Melly allegedly killed Chino and dissed him on social media. Lil Zay reps a block called 6300 and wasn't really tied with THF. Lil Zay didn't have any problems with them though, so when a couple of THF dudes wanted to pull up to his video shoot, Lil Zay was cool with the situation.
Right.
I never had no problem with them, no bad vibes with them. So you know, they come to the video shoot, we kicking it.
After the video shoot was over, Lil Zay
I
went
didn't
back
know
to his
this
hotel
story.
and got drunk.
Okay.
When he woke up the next day,
Oh, yeah,
2 of
okay.
his watches were gone. Lil Zay thought about what went down the night before, and that's when he remembered that the THF dudes pulled up to his hotel. Lil Zay was buying some product off the dudes and let him in his room so he could hand over the cash. And that's when the THF guys allegedly took his ice.
Well, how the hell you go to sleep? I don't understand that shit. How you either over drunk or over high to the point where you went to sleep while it was some strange people in your hotel room and you still had your jewelry on, bro? I ain't that sleepy, folks. Here, whatever I need to buy, here you go, the money. I see y'all niggas on the flip side. Close the door, lock the motherfucker, put the little thing on it. Go to sleep. I don't understand.
First, the THF dudes were trying to act like they didn't have anything to do with the situation.
Right.
But that all changed after bodies started dropping. Lil Zay called him out on Instagram and said he was going to put the belt to him, but nobody expected the brutal hit that happened next. In February 2024, THF TP was walking with his kids down the street.
So they trying to say this had something to do with look. Oh shit.
Stop it. Oh shit. Get some help.
I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing a video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did?
Bruh.
Oh shit! Picked him up from school on the west side of Chicago. TP had homies out there in Low Block and probably wasn't thinking the ops would pull up on him when he was out
he
like
wasn't thinking about that at all.
2 shooters hopped out and brutally killed THF TP right in front of him. After TP got killed, there were all kinds of
stood
rumors
over
flying
him,
about
too.
who pulled the trigger. A lot of people thought it might have been someone from 051. THF and 051 have been beefing for years, and TP dissed a dude from 051 named Lil Mark after he died at a bus stop. Lil Mark was actually Tuka's brother, and after they both got killed at bus stops, THF TP dropped the track Bus Stop and raps, "So I keep my head up, can't go broke, so stack or star, cause you know my niggas hot, we known for sending shots, smoking Mark with the bros, got my eyes bloodshot, I'm on my block, came from the bottom, I'ma make it to the top, don't get your ass found like your homie by that bus stop."
Oh, Jesus.
Dudes from 051 were dissing THF TP after he died too. 051 Kiddo was in jail for a while, but then he hopped in the booth and dissed TP when he raps, "This that caught his ass, this that I got TP in my wood, this that I don't sleep until they all dead." A lot of people were putting TP's death on 051, but it turned out that TP allegedly got killed for Lil Zay's watches. Lil Zay is cool with some dudes from
TP
BBC,
probably wasn't even
aka
the ones that-
Bashville. And after THF TP got killed, Vaughn from BBC posted the watches and said somebody had already died for him. But THF wasn't the only one taking losses. According to rumors,
What'd he
already
say?
died.
Here go another bap rapper, y'all. They can't be stopped. Ain't get took. Y'all broke ass stole it. Now it's blood everywhere. Oh my God. I will tell you something. I'm gonna be 100% honest when I say this too. This is coming from a real. Listen, bro. My grandma grew up right down the street from 4-6. Not grew up, but my grandma lived like my grandma's crib. You see what I'm saying? 4-6 known for being some grimy motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. 4-6 is just known for being grimy. They known for stealing somebody's shit, gun, hoodie, robbing niggas that they thought was cool. They known for being grimy and slimy, bro. I ain't. So this story is not far-fetched at all. You know what I'm saying? At all.
For him. But THF wasn't the only one taking losses. According to rumors, a dude from BVC named Man was one of the shooters on the THF TP hit, and he ended up getting killed while he was in the car with his cousin. It's not clear how it all went down, but Man and his cousin both got shot to death, and rumors are flying that THF killed him to get back for THF TP. BVC also has heavy beef with a set called DOD though, and some reports say that Man was killed while he was trying to slide on DOD, and THF didn't have anything to do with it.
Right.
DOD and THF have some ties to each other though, and nobody really.
What is DOD? Is this the West Side? Some gangs on the West Side?
Knows who pulled the trigger on Man. Then after Man got killed, a shooter from DOD named Swervo was shot to death while he was sitting in a parked car. Swervo was allegedly get back for Man, but Swervo's sister got caught up in the situation too and tragically died at the scene right next to her brother. Some people think BVC took out Swervo, but other reports say it was actually a robbery that went left.
And y'all need to stop being in these streets, gang. Y'all be getting y'all people's killed more than y'all get y'all self killed, bro. Y'all, like it seems like every situation got somebody, mama, sister, cousin, little brother, daughter getting killed, something like. You know what I'm saying though? Like
it didn't have anything to do with the drama sparking up in the streets. Some dudes from THF were allegedly trying to claim Man as their work, but then Lil Zay pretty much confirmed Man killed THF TP and said THF didn't get back when he rapped, "Niggas kill your baby mama and you ain't did nothing to your ops. Manny from the one, he got that get back for that watch, and the ops ain't do it, but dissing like they did that shit to top." And then a No Jumper interview, Lil Zay allegedly self-snitched like crazy and said THF TP's homies are the reason he got killed and said, "We gonna do anything to hurt you."
Niggas will do something to him knowing he know where you stay, knowing he know your mama, your OG, your sister, your cousin, your brother, and you will do something to him because you expect him to be like, "Oh, he ain't gonna do shit to I ain't gonna do shit to family, I'm trying to catch him." We gonna do anything that hurts you.
Then Lil Zay's brother,
that's how niggas be though. He ain't lying about that. That's how I ain't saying it's right. You feel me? But that's how niggas look at it, bro. If somebody do something to you, and they, like he said, they know your mama, they know your cousin, they know where your baby mama stay, all that type of shit. They not gonna spare your baby mama. They not gonna spare your sister. They not gonna spare your brother or your son or whatever the case is. They not gonna spare them. They gonna do it just to hurt you and make you feel that pain that they feeling. That's how they think about it.
300.
I ain't saying it's
the
right.
Track where Lil Zay shouted out Man and said "fuck TP" on IG. What makes the whole situation even crazier though is that BVC allegedly slid for Lil Zay and Man died over it. And now Lil Zay and his brother Big Folks are allegedly beefing with some dudes from BVC, and that situation all started over some jewelry too. According to rumors, some dudes from BVC stole jewelry from Big Folks, and that's what sparked the beef. But there's no evidence to back the story up. THF TP allegedly got killed over Lil Zay's ice, and THF are still trying to troll Lil Zay for getting robbed, even though their homie got killed for it. Lil Zay's been on the come up though, and obviously isn't stressing about the watches. He clapped back on IG and posted 3 more watches that are worth way more than the ones THF stole. And Lil Zay moved to Cali, so he's not even caught up in all the violence going down in Chirac right now.
Right.
Nobody even knows how many bodies have dropped over Lil Zay's watches, but he self-snitched like crazy on IG Live and said there were already 5 and he wants to make it 10.
2 watches got stole, about 5 lives got took. Now run and tell that.
Is there some type of like, is there some type of like disconnect within the English language to where a nigga could get on live and say what he just said and think that they not snitching? Cause you didn't kill nobody. Maybe you've hired somebody, but you didn't kill nobody. So this is snitching, bro. If I went and did, let's say you, motherfucker, you watching this video. Let's say you went and caught a body for Lil Zay Osama. And you just chilling You see he get on live, you hop on his live and he say 5 niggas got killed over them watches. And you one of the ones that killed them. What are you gonna think, bro? Could this not easily be used in a murder case, in a RICO case? Where 20, 30 niggas could get, the driver could get locked up, the shooter, the other shooter, the motherfucker who brung him to the crib. Do you know how many people could get locked up just for one murder? You said it was 5. And you said that. On live. Not on the phone, not in person to your homie, you whispered in his ear. You said this shit loud and proud on Instagram Live in front of thousands of people.
We trying to go for 10, nigga.
THF TP getting killed made headlines everywhere, but Lil Zay's homies were allegedly already sliding on THF way before TP got shot. THF Lil Law was filming a video when some shooters pulled up and aired out the whole scene.
Are they saying
Some
that
people
was what
say
you
it
call
was
it
Lil
too?
Zay's homies who started shooting. But other sources claim 757 were the ones pulling the triggers. The beef with THF is already getting crazy, but that's not the only issue in Chicago that Lil Zay has right now that could turn the streets up. And this next beef all started after one of the craziest murders in Chicago. Lil Zay and King Von were cool before Von got killed, but they were bumping heads because of Von's homie Bite Down from 600. Bite Down's baby mama was Lil Zay's cousin
He
Imani,
looked like a crazy crash. I ain't gonna lie.
Down was putting hands on her. That would have been bad enough. But what happened next was like something out of a horror movie. Bite Down and Lil Zay's cousin Imani had some problems before, and Lil Zay checks him for putting hands on her. But then Bite Down got beat up by a teenager and fully crashed out on the whole family.
That's a damn shame.
Bite Down was living with Imani in her mom's crib, and one night he started putting hands on her again. That's when Imani's little brother Woogie stomped out Bite Down, even though Bite Down was a grown man and Woogie was still a teenager. Bite Down left the crib, but then he came back with a gun and started shooting. First, he shot Imani in the chest, even though she was pregnant. Then he stuck the gun in her mouth and shot her again.
That's
Then
crazy.
Bite Down ran through the crib and shot Imani's little brother Woogie in the back and killed him. He still wasn't finished yet though. And Bite Down shot Imani's friend too, but she survived. And
That's
before he left the
crazy as
crib,
hell, bro.
Bite Down shot Imani's mom too. And the mother had to play dead just so Bite Down wouldn't finish her off. King Von was tight with a lot of dudes from 600, and Bite Down was one of his homies. But when Lil Zay started dissing Bite Down, Von jumped in his DMs and told him to chill out and keep it in the streets instead of airing it out in the booth. Von and Bite Down were tight.
Now I'm gonna be honest with you. You feel me? Be 100% honest with you. If he did do that, he 99.99,000% bogus as hell. He bogus. There's no way around that shit. Nigga, you killed your baby mama with your baby. I don't listen. But only thing about this with the Lil Zay situation is you killing people too, bro. So it's kind of like you can't really pick sides because you know what I'm saying though. Like that's why I be saying about the streets. The streets is nothing but a bunch of evil ass people doing evil shit. It's not cool at all. You know what I'm saying? We'll do anything to hurt you. We'll come do this to your whoever. We ain't gonna spare your cousin or your mama or none of that. But then when it happened to you, it's so all this shit is lame as hell, bro.
Down was one of his homies, but when Lil Zay started dissing Bite Down, Von jumped in his DMs and told him to chill out and keep it in the streets instead of airing it out in the booth. Von and Bite Down were tight, and on the track Straight to It, he rapped, "Pop me a pill, then I bite down. 600, real shit, free Bite Down. Catch a nigga lacking, then we shooting on sight now." Lil Zay wasn't backing down though, and told Von that he was gonna kill Bite Down if he ever got out of jail. Von and Lil Zay weren't really beefing about the situation, but now Lil Zay is sparking some serious issues with the rest of 600. Lil Zay made sure everyone knew he was still rocking with Von, but he also said people better not be saying free Bite Down.
I ain't never in my life diss Von, you hear me? I fuck the older my boys. So stop making it seem like I diss Von. What I said, Von was on some free Bite Down shit, so me and folks bumped heads a few times over that shit. But me and folks also talked about that shit. You hear me? So don't be making it seem like I diss Broski. R.I.P. Von.
King Von told Lil Zay in her DMs that nobody was really rocking with Bite Down, but 600 started trolling Lil Zay after he told them not to promote Bite Down. Even if the rest of 600 wasn't cool with what Bite Down did, they weren't gonna let Lil Zay tell them what to do, and now the situation is looking like it could pop off any day.
That's all it was. Motherfuckers just egos
You ain't finna tell me what I can say on my man. What? Yeah, y'all ass tweaking, man.
Niggas be getting killed, bro, over nothing. I'm telling you, man.
After 600 all started saying free bite down, Lil Zay's homies and DMG started posting all kinds of guns on IG to let everyone know they're ready for smoke. Nobody knows what's gonna happen next, but the situation is complicated.
What happened next
How
was
connected everybody is.
the dude Lil Deuce, I think was his name, just got killed. I don't know who they trying to say did that. It's just a big ass bottle, just big ass pool of just bodies. It's just never going in for like.